Are we good? 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 Hello! Hello, everybody. I have to set up my phone so that I can get the all the fun stuff set up. All the chat stuff set up. The manager. Oh, I just gotta get it all set up. How is everybody today? Probably rainy. Probably. Does it feel like fall yet? I don't think it feels like fall yet. It's Sag. Yeah. So we're gonna be continuing Halo 3 ODST, which is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's been a long time since I've gone through Halo 3 ODST. It's been a long time. I'm starting a little bit earlier today because I didn't have to go to work today. It's my weekend. Well, let me tell you, starting a job where my weekend isn't on the weekend is very interesting. Because you kind of see how difficult it is to do anything that most people get off Saturday, Sunday. They have those 2 days. Well, I don't. So I feel like I miss out on a lot of stuff. But that's okay. That's okay. It means I get to do this, right? Hello, Inthafen. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're going to be starting pretty soon. I might need to send a message out. I kind of just started. I told people I'd start at 9, but it's like 9:12. It's close enough. It's close enough. 10 minutes? Not that much. Not that much. Not that much. You'll be fine. Yes. So, if you may remember. Hello, Aki. How are you? How are you? It's a lovely day. Hello, Ocean. I saw that you followed. Thank you for the follow. That means we're up to a whopping 12 followers. That's kind of crazy. That, especially because I've only been here for like 8 days. I totally been I was expecting to be stuck in like the 3 viewer box for maybe a couple of months, and there's already so many of you, and I appreciate that so much, that you're willing to come in and enjoy our little chat together, enjoy our little community that we're building here. So I was saying, yay, yee, woohoo! Everybody rejoice! Everybody rejoice! We're having fun. We're having a party. We're gonna be pushing up. Oh, like this time it's so much to finish a couple of the other levels in Halo 3 ODST. I don't know how far we're going to get. It's totally vibes. It's totally vibes. It's vibes. I hope you guys like vibes. I didn't do any research. I probably should have. I should have gone to the TV Tropes Trivia page. Yes, ODST Zarefson. It is ODST. You'll get Halo Reach after this one. You can be patient. You can be patient. It'll be okay. Right? I'm gonna fix my light. Very good. ODST flashbacks. Yeah, this is a great game. This is a great video game, and I find it endlessly fascinating that they were working on this one as a stopgap to Halo Reach. ODST is not a vibe? Why? No. ODST's great. Everybody loves ODST. Okay? Everybody. I've asked the entire population, and they've all said, "Oh, Halo 3 ODST, yeah, that's awesome. That's great." And you're the only one. You're the only one who says otherwise. So doesn't that make you feel a little bit left out? Doesn't that make you feel like a downer? You should probably feel like a downer. Just saying. I have the ODST sucks monkey balls. I have the I wear the ODST armor in Helldivers too. I've been trying to get Helldivers out of my brain for the most part because X to turn on visor. I love the jazzy feel that Marty O'Donnell had decided here. The lonely saxophone, great noir references in the music here. I wish Halo had... Oops. I wish Halo had branched out and done more experimental game type choices, because this one being a noir story is really cool, but imagine if they did some other stuff, you know, branched out into different genres, played around with perspectives of the war. You have a 30-year-long war, and we're pretty much too dark half the time, too bright the other half. That's a fair criticism. Like, I think that that's a fair, like, it's always night. Maybe they didn't play with the lights in the correct way, but they really wanted visor to matter, right? I think that's why it's so dark outside, is they really want this mechanic to shine. They're forcing you to use a flashlight, kind of like Alan Wake. But it can get confusing. I think Left 4 Dead had a similar problem, where Valve wanted all the lights to be on to show how quickly... There's our first Hirogak. How quickly the infection took hold and ruined people's lives. But they found that we are naturally drawn to light as human beings. It's part of our psychology. We follow the light. So we couldn't, what they couldn't do was that people were getting lost because they were following the light.
Finally, a challenge.
Instead of actually following the level. So they had to switch it to where light was how you made progress in the mission. I might die here. Yeah, he's kind of ruining me. We are moths. Hello, by the rook. Yes, we are moths. I was looking at chat instead of defending myself. I deserve that. I deserve that. That's my beat. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. All the dark feels unjust to the artists that worked so hard to make it look so good. I would argue that the artists knew that it was going to be dark, and therefore looking at their art through the lens of light and dark is part of why the art is there. You gain a different level of appreciation. Like, if you look in this hallway, right? Turn off the visor, come up this floor, look in this hallway. What does this say to you, right? The trail of blood, the bodies of deceased grunts, the flickering light, carnage that you can't really see. You turn on your visor, the bodies of more dead. This says something, right? A destroyed boardroom. What does this mean? You start asking yourself questions like that, and it's because the art is intentionally dark. It's because the details are hidden behind things that only you can find once you look for it. That's really impressive artistry, in my opinion. But yeah, it can, if you're not looking for that, if you're just interacting with the game as a first-person shooter, that type of artistry is going to get mixed or missed. It's not what the average gamer is going to look for, and that's totally fair, I think. Yeah, I hate it a little. Well, that's what I'm trying to be here for. You know what I mean? Like, that was poetic. Thank you. No, I just really love. I love environmental storytelling. I think it's what sets a video game apart from something like a movie or from a TV show, right? The ability for you to not only see the environment like in a show or in a movie, but actually take part of the environment. You, the player, are part of the storytelling if you choose to be so. And a lot of people don't interact with games like that, and that's totally fair, because, like, they don't have to. The game, at the end of the day, is something to enjoy. The game, at the end of the day, is something to play. But some people play in environmental storytelling. Woo! Don't shoot at me. I'm gonna ignore those guys, because they killed me last time. Because I don't want to kill the Hirogak. I feel bad for the engineers, and killing them is not necessary. In fact, you get an achievement for not killing them. Also, it's kind of a pain in the butt to work your way through killing them because of how much health they have. But Bungie is really, really, really good at setting up set design. What does this place mean just through the look of it, right? They're not so good at writing a lot of the time. We should pause ODST and do a Skyrim tangent. Lots of environment. Yeah, my problem with Bethesda is that they pretty much only do environmental storytelling. Oh, they distracted me with money! Look at that! They played into my sense of greed to shoot me in the back with a sniper. Whoa, here we go.
Anxious? Stressed? Please remain calm. Control circuits now open with pride.
This is our first audio drama.
Hello, traveler. The Mombasa Transit.
Greed is the root of all ambushes.
Station. How may I serve?
One ticket to Old Mombasa, please. Here's my card. Ooh, no, scrap that.
Oh, they're shooting me.
Damn it.
Guys, I'm trying to enjoy storytelling and art.
Final destination.
Magongo, if I don't get caught. Hell, if I do.
Thank you. Transport for 1, 2.
Ooh.
Magongo.
Oh, let's go.
Please collect your ticket.
Wait! Hold the doors, please!
All aboard. Train number.
Sorry, Sadie, your story has to take place in the background of me shooting.
Next stop.
Yeah, the Covenant hate podcasts. They're anti-podcast bros.
And Magongo. End of the line.
Almost there.
Though I would say that this is less podcast and more radio drama.
Please remain calm. Emergency stop. Please
Damn
remain
it.
calm.
He found me.
Ah, who found her? We don't know. That's the point of finding more radio broadcasts. Okay. I don't want the brutes to notice that I'm trying to run around here, so I'm gonna go...
Medical assistance.
Actually, I should probably look at my map and see what I'm trying to do. Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna have to go through the city square there. But it's interesting how ODST kind of comes back to the idea that Halo was supposed to be an open world game. You were supposed to interact through the game through the lens of exploration. That wasn't present in the first couple of games because they didn't have the ability to make the idea a reality. Okay. There we go. Let me hide behind this car. Win on the Halo timeline is ODST. So you know the level in Halo 2 where they attack Earth and you destroy the Scarab? Does that make sense? Do you remember that event? Okay. I can't punch brutes. I want to go punch brutes. I can't go punch brutes. I'm a little guy. Yeah, so this takes place right after the Prophet's ship jumps. So it's taking place a little bit in Halo 2 and in the beginning of Halo 3. Yeah, actually I need to go that way. Okay. So it's before the end of the Human Covenant War, but right at the beginning of like stuff like the Great Schism and the like.
Healthcare on demand.
Opticon, healthcare on demand. They have access to socialized medicine. EarthGov does. Interesting. I think the kind of like spray painting on the walls, it does really remind me of Valve's efforts in Left 4 Dead. If you guys like environmental storytelling, Valve is a master of it in Left 4 Dead. The second level of Halo 2, right? The first... Yes. It's Metropolis and Outskirts are the name of those levels. I think it's Outskirts, then Metropolis is where we are right after in the storyline. That's a stalker. Yep. Urgok. So those guys are engineers, and they're kind of a really weird collection of creatures in the Covenant collection of menagerie, I will say, of alien species.
Accurate diagnosis.
Here we are. Our second docudrama.
Emergency stop. Please remain calm. Emergency stop.
Virgil, we can't stop the train. There are other people on board.
Receive me, Ma. Emergency stop.
Get it out,
Please
Virgil.
remain calm.
What are you doing, crazy lady? Talking to the train?
Yeah. Valve doesn't. Yeah, that's true. I need to play Portal. I've never played Portal.
Oh, wait. Train's talking back to you now? What the heck's going on?
Sir, I'm really sorry about this. I was just trying to get out of the city. Virgil, I am going to enlist.
Watch your speed. Children at play.
I'm 19. And besides, the UNSC is taking everyone it can get.
You need to play it and stream it right
You
now?
know,
Maybe I
Train's
do.
got a
Maybe
point.
I do.
A
I
lot
could
of
get it on
soldiers are
Steam for
dying
pretty
these
cheap,
days.
couldn't I?
He's not a train. He's a city. A bad,
I would
city.
I would probably interact with that game.
That worked when I was a kid, Virgil. Open the doors now.
I'd watch you play Portal. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe that's a game I have to add to the list. I didn't really have access to like computer gaming or a computer
Go to hell.
growing up. Yeah, this was
Scratch
regret.
that. Hell just came here.
I would love nothing more to watch you stream Portal for the first time. Yeah, because I know, like, the pop culture references of Portal. Cake is a lie, still alive. That is my extent of knowledge. I know the Companion Cube, I know the Turret Opera, like, most of the music. I know the music of Portal, because I love music. You're a better shot on Xbox? Yeah, probably true. Probably true. But yeah, so it's like one of the most interesting things is that there's a huge part of the story of the Halo 3 ODST that is just like, I played it so many times. How many times have you beaten Portal? There's a huge part of the story of Halo 3 ODST that is just kind of like lost because people don't do the video dramas. Which I think is brave. That's a really brave way to tell your narrative, I think, is to hide a lot of it behind completely missable content. You know what I mean? Like 5 times beating Portal. I guess that's I rarely beat video games. I rarely beat video games. So 5 times beating one game is very impressive to me. Like the Dark Souls games. Dark Souls is like one of my favorite games of all time. I adore that video game. I've played through it maybe 3 times. Like from start to finish. I haven't played the second one yet. It's pretty linear. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's a puzzle game where if you know the puzzles, you can get from one end to the other. ODST also kind of plays around with the idea of like you don't always have to engage the enemy. You can go around, you can sneak around. Problem is I'm very loud. I go in fast and loud and don't always manage ignoring the enemy. I never played the first one. So we have, by our powers combined, we have people who have beat the first one, beat the second one. But we've oh, here's a golden Moa statue, and we have people who've never beat it at all. What a lovely group of individuals we are. But yeah, Portal is probably one that I need to add. There's a lot of games that I should probably play for the first time on this here streaming service. There's an item over here. This is going to be Dutch, I think. I remember this. The second one might be the best video game sequel ever created. You can say that with confidence. That is quite the lofty claim. But I have also heard that like Portal 2 is like one of the best games of all time. See how far off to the side that you have to get a headshot on those things? That's very interesting to me. I'm glad I figured that out in Halo 3 because it would be very annoying to figure it out in this one. I will second that claim. Okay. We got some powerful claims here in the audience. I will take your claims at face value and I will judge them when I finally get around to Portal. Yeah. This is one of my favorite firefight maps in this game. This is a Uplift Nature Reserve. Yeah, you get like how far after the drop this is. Because we're 6 hours after drop. Loving the stream tonight. Well, thank you very much, Ocean. But Reach, yes, Reach is next. I'm finishing the Halo series as far as I can get on my PC here.
I'm keeping my boots on the ground.
Drop pod. What a good design. Drop pods are cool. It's a cool way to put soldiers on the ground in any sci-fi setting. Also, do you love just the hyper-realistic animal photos we have here? As far as I can get. I don't know if Halo 5 is on PC. Firefight, like, Horde Wave Defense modes, I'm kind of sad that most games don't full send Horde Wave Defense modes. I am a huge fan of cooperative shooters. I love cooperative shooters. And for some reason, they don't do nothing with them a lot of the time. Mike, get in my vehicle. Get in my vehicle.
What's that chopper? Hit it head on and it'll tear us to pieces.
Yeah. Brute Captain Majors. I kind of don't like the effect that brutes have on their armor, where the armor glows before it gets blown off.
Keep moving. Don't let that
I kind of
red
liked it
take
better
your
in
eye
3. I think it's an interesting change, and I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of it. Because it makes the energy shielding look less. Ha, yeah.
Swing around behind
Okay.
the range. It's got less armor in back.
Why are you telling me how to fight rates? I've been here longer than you. Our Warthog has seen better days, though. It has definitely seen better days. Kind of taking a lot of damage. The problem with getting behind the Wraith is that the Wraith turns on a dime. Do you see that? How are you supposed to get behind the Wraith if it can just follow you the entire time? I think this guy doesn't know his strategy. I think he's a fool and a coward, and we should probably demote him. Oh, hey! Thanks, Wraith! That makes my life a lot easier. I'm gonna actually use the tools they gave me. Are you guys ready for me to use the tools they gave me? I love using the tools they give me. Ah! Ha ha ha! I am punished. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Get out, Marine. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Marine! I want control of your vehicle. You found a charger? I'm proud of you for finding a charger. No! The rookie, I think he does have a name in lore, but it's not stated in this game. He's just the rookie. He's just the rookie. This guy that I'm playing right now is Dutch. He's one of the established characters. Demote him from what rank, though? What rank does he even have with strats like that? That is a good point. Thank you for the subscription. He didn't need to do that. Welcome to the Vaulted Club of people who like my stuff. Thank you very much, OG, for it. Add Silent Hill to your... Yeah, I'm bad at horror games, and that's because I get scared really easily. I could probably play them better with you guys here to watch. I do need to play through Silent Hill, though. I've heard that Silent Hill they're very good.
Roger that. I'm Oscar Mike.
In the context of the stuff that I love. Deep stories about psychological trauma and torment. Hello, sir. And what it means to be a human being and how, like, the game is scary. Pyramid Head is hot because because he's a kind of like a reflection of the guy's sexual trauma and stuff, if I remember correctly. Amnesia about the bunker one? Oh. At the Haunted Plantation, maybe. I don't think I have time off work, my friend. I'm sorry to say that. But everybody else should go see you and support your endeavors. Alan Wake is also... Yeah. Was Alan Wake 2 good or bad? I have very conflicting reports on whether Alan Wake 2 is good or bad. I also have conflicting reports on whether Alan Wake 1 is good or bad. Actually. Not that I should form all my opinions off of stuff I read, but I do love reading. And if other people make my opinions for me, that means I don't have to go through the trouble.
They got a big damn gun set up.
Dangerous. Dangerous! There's no place to not get shot. Where's my cover? Where's my sight lines? I'm gonna drive down here so that he can't hit me with 30mm. Yeah, that's a lot of fire being put on me. And I haven't seen any Opticon's healthcare on demands.
Hey, can you tell if I'm hitting
What type of question is that? You sound like a... No, we cannot make this a political stream, Zara. We would much rather avoid stuff like that. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate your politeness and making sure that we ask before we completely derail the subject of our stream. I have to play the first is good, though? Okay. Look at him. He got stuck. He got stuck on the tree. He got stuck on the tree. He got stuck on the tree. Good stuff. For what I've heard, Alan Wake 2 is more Alan Wake. So if you like the first one, you probably like the second one. But Alan Wake was already divisive. Ah! I see! Perfect. I love when the sequel is more of the original. That's always a good plan. Yeah, that's fair. You know what I should play on stream? I should play Deadly Premonition on stream. I think we should play Deadly Premonition. There's a lot of, like, so bad it's good games that I want to play. And, like, streaming them and enjoying them. I don't know if you get trouble if... well, of course I wouldn't download them illegally. Are you implying that I would break the law? Are you implying that I would dare risk Nintendo's ire? They'd send the Pinkertons after me, my friend. They'd knock down my door and put me in prison for even suggesting that I would download the Zelda games illegally. Yeah, everybody should hear more about Deadly Premonition. It's... wow.
Where's the colonel?
Yes, I do intend to play on through the Legend of Zelda games. I want to play Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess for sure, because those are some of my favorites of all time. But I don't play a lot of 2D games. I should probably take my hand at, like, Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda 2. That sounds like piracy. I approve. I see I have a... Whoa. They killed each other. I see I have quite a few rule breakers in chat today. I have a few rule breakers here. Yeah, so I definitely will be at some point. Pinkerton really said you have Magic the Gathering cards too early. The Pinkertons, the thing about the Pinkertons is that they are equal opportunity, baby. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you look like. They don't care who really you've hurt. As long as the money is being put into their wallets, they'll break up just about anything, baby. They're the best union busters on this side of the planet. They've been doing it since the day of Ford, and it's tradition. And they don't care what you look like. Back in during the era of the robber barons, they often hired people like women or people that were minorities, like African Americans, because they were less likely to be expected as spies. They are equal opportunity evil, and I respect them a lot for that. Yeah, that does not surprise me in the least. That absolutely makes sense. Steam Deck. What are Steam Decks good? Like, are they good? Do people love the Steam Deck? I'm trying to find the right here. That's one. Is there another race somewhere around here? I wish I could advocate for lawlessness. Yeah, my job has so many rules. I fear repercussion for even a... Yeah, it's kind of a dangerous environment out there, my friend. Private companies are more than willing to punish you for saying something saucy. Yeah, that's more than fair. I respect the hustle, though. I'll say stuff that's saucy for you. How about that? Yeah, that's really good. I have 20... Yay! Look, I'm here to provide a service. I'm here to be a beacon of truth in these trying times. I'm a velociraptor on the internet. Sauce it up, boy. Steam Decks are best for systems, great for roguelikes, bad at shooters. Yeah, I bet, like, I don't know what's they're really capable of running, per se. I'm sure they're strong, maybe. I don't know.
He's finished. Things just got very interesting around here.
I agree, Marine. I want this guy on my turret. Give me time. Remember, dumping a ROM isn't illegal as long as you're using a physical copy. Now, the illegal aspect is acquiring a ROM outside of this method. What are you saying with a ROM?
Give me something to shoot at.
Warthog physics can go anywhere. Not as much as Spectres. Should have seen the stuff I was pulling off in Halo 2 with those things. 1660. See, the thing is that I know nothing about actual, like, computer specs. I don't know what's inside my computer. I paid $2,000 for it. It runs beautifully. I can play the games I love. I don't know what's in it. I don't know how it works. It's magical to me, really. It was created by an apothecary and a witch. Uh-oh. That's the orbital elevator, and it's coming down. Can it run Doom? Just about anything can run Doom. I could run Doom if you hook me up to Doom. You can play Doom off my brainwaves, buddy. They killed the Colonel. I had so much attachment to him. Come on, take a shot. Take a shot. I need to stay still for the Spartan laser guy. I'm not going to stay still, though, because staying still is... I love the idea of hitting a jackal with the full force of the sun. That's entertaining. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Longsword bombers. Yes, the tech priests have given me the most blessed of machine spirits. They have purified it with oils and blessed its spirit against possession of techno demons of the highest order. That's why it runs. Everybody knows that, like, when it comes to technology, I am more than illiterate. I am cursed. I am an enemy to that which runs off of electricity. I am an enemy to that which runs off of wires and diodes. It is as if I am perpetually cursed. Woo, baby! Towards asceticism. I'm nervous. Okay. He interrupted me. I was talking about something. Come on, die. Okay, he's not gonna go down. Alright, let's go talk to the guy who thinks he's gonna get eaten by zebras.
No, no, no! You're not listening. It's a zoo, okay?
Well, technically it's a corporate-funded wildlife reserve.
Semantics! This whole place is one big cage!
Listen, Marine, you're wounded. You gotta try and relax.
Except we're the zebras, get it? All fenced in and ready for the slaughter.
And the Covenant?
They're the lions. Rah!
So, that guy...
Careful.
Strange metaphor.
Oh God! Oh God!
He is voiced by the same guy who freaked out about the flood in the previous couple of games. Yeah, they brought him back to talk about how the Covenant are going to eat all the zebras. Why am I walking? They put a bunch of warthogs on the ground, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to hoof it. Don't hoof it. Don't hoof it. Don't do that. That one's destroyed. I bet there's another. Yeah, there's another warthog right over here. You are now my friend. Because I get to pick this up. Look at that. So each of the members of the ODST squad have a signature weapon, and Dutch is the Spartan laser.
Let's go for a ride.
So they let you play with it a lot in this mission. Those combat boots were made for walking. Hey, that's Nancy Sinatra. I think she's the daughter of Frank Sinatra. She had a couple songs like that. I think that's her most famous one. But she has a few others. I don't remember the name of the song, but I like it because I heard a Hatsune Miku version of it. There was this one person on YouTube. I adored them as a creator. I think the channel name was like Control-Alt-Delete. They had some really good Hatsune Miku remixes of stuff like Lana Del Rey and Nancy Sinatra and like sad girl music. You know what I mean? Whoa! I made mistakes. And I think they just got too big. I think they just got too big for their britches and decided that it wasn't fun anymore, which is fine. You know, you should create for the sake of yourself, but I miss their stuff. They just had a mastery over the Vocaloid system that most people don't bother to have. Hatsune Miku was designed to sing in Japanese, so a lot of the times when she sings in English, she sounds like she's having trouble singing in English, but this person was so good at making her, like, use language in a way that was really natural. Did the guy with the Spartan laser even get on? Yeah, something stupid, that makes sense. Did he die? I don't know. I thought I had a guy with a Spartan laser in the side, but, I don't. I don't know why I thought that then. Maybe he was already incredibly low health and he's just dead. But that means we're gonna be in trouble against, we might just drive past them. Radical idea. Maybe I don't have to interact with the enemy. Woo! Whoa. Ah! Not good. Okay, let's see what's happened. Yeah, there is a guy with the... So what happened to him? Huh. I must have driven in such a way that just got him immediately killed. Oh, he just has that little health, huh? Wow. He got hit by a single plasma pistol shot and immediately decided that life was over. More than fair. That's a superheated ball of plasma, but if I had known that you were gonna die after one shot, I wouldn't have given you my Spartan laser, my friend. But that's the end of the level. That's the end of the level anyways, so who cares? Well, it doesn't even matter.
Lord, I didn't train to be a pilot. Tell me I don't have any more flying to do today. So, was that a yes or a no? Amen.
Nice. Humorous banter. Humorous banter with the Lord on high, God. Alright. I wonder what that means, like the implications for Halo lore. If the Christian God exists and he's interacting with the UNSC in such a manner, what does he feel about the Covenant? And do the Covenant go to heaven? Because, you know, the Bible talks about man as made in God's image. What about elites? What about grunts? Do they get to go to heaven too? I don't know. I'd feel bad if they didn't get to go. They weren't made in God's image, so they did. What about the Forerunners too? Oh, that raises a lot of questions. Did Jesus visit other races? Did Jesus get put on the cross for the sins of the grunts? I don't know. Who knows? That raises more questions than answers, I think.
Fast, accurate diagnosis, or your money back.
Thank you. I love being fast and accurately diagnosed. You hear that?
Proceed with caution.
Yeah. So Virgil will try to talk to you through things, right? Like Virgil's trying to tell you where to go. He's acting as a guide, right? Which his name we've been reading around books. He acts as a guide because of course his name is a reference to Virgil from Dante's Inferno, where Virgil, one of the good heathens, leads Dante through the different layers of hell. This is where we got the other... Yeah. I should have looked up where those Vidocs are, and that's Babyyy. You know what I did today? I woke up, and I didn't get... Aliens were created in God's brother Jod's image. Oh, so the Human Covenant War is actually a divine parallel. This is a war between God's children and Jod's children. I see. Here is a reference to the next game that they're making, actually. This is a Halo Reach. Look at that. Original Abel and Cain. Yeah, actually, see, that's what people don't realize when they're talking about Cain and Abel in the Bible, is that they're not talking about Cain and Abel. It's a spiritual disconnect between what was actually trying to be said. Through the myth, through the lens of myth, right? Through the lens of original Hebrew poetry, Cain and Abel are obviously supposed to parallel to God and Jod, with Adam being the son of man and Eve being the son of every other alien race in Halo. Okay, it's falling apart. The metaphor is falling apart. But, if I say it with enough authority, it will sound intelligent. Alright. No.
Our food has taken cover right here.
Don't eat me. Okay, cool. That is just one tiny combat encounter. One of the things that happens when you get the different video documentaries for... Oh, what am I getting shot by? For Virgil is that he starts opening up weapons caches for you. And weapons caches... I keep hearing John. John? Who's John? He will open up weapon caches for you, which is good because weapons can be kind of scarce sometimes. I'm gonna switch over to... Oh!
Start firing.
I got noticed.
Don't miss.
Perfect. Oh, I didn't want his spike grenade to blow up because I wanted to use it. Very nice. I'm gonna check if there's anything over here, and then I'm gonna actually head towards the... Because, like, exploration is part of the game. You know what I mean? It's about discovering your paths, finding the things that you want to find. What am I looking for? The Vidocs, ostensibly, but I will also be looking for mirth and enjoyment, and the game that I enjoy to play. And also probably ammunition. That would be nice, too. Oh! Nice. There's a stalker somewhere in that mess. And look, I found ammunition for enjoying the game I play. I'm trying to remember what the next level is. This game isn't very long. This game actually isn't very long, so I'm trying to squeeze it out a little bit. I will admit that openly. I don't think I had to have an addendum. Did I say anything yesterday that was controversial and or wrong? I don't think I have to have an addendum. I love my addendums. I wish I had to have an addendum. Aw. Maybe I'll say something controversial and or wrong this time around. Flare. At least it's... oh, yeah. They don't have radar jammers in this. Because you don't get a radar in this game. That's interesting. No speed through to reach. Nah, you've just... I got a dum-dum! Oh, wow. If I had mods, I'd ban that guy. Okay, careful. Ow! That's a really funny... Oh, I like the idea of getting hit by a... I'm Be a Mod, $80 a week. Everything is controversial to someone, so I'm glad you dressed yourself. Thank you, Captain. Look at it. Everybody listen to Captain. Look at how lovely they are as a person. All of you being mean to me. And also, no, I'm not going to pay you $80 a week to be a mod.
Virgil! Can you hear me? I'm on my chatter, but I'm off the train in Old Mombasa, and...
No parking. Violators passengers will be ticketed and towed.
I know. I can see it. A giant Covenant ship just hanging above the city center.
I thought
There's
that
a
was
kiosk
pretty
on the
reasonable.
platform.
Of course you
Makoto
thought that
Station.
was pretty
Meet
reasonable.
me there, okay? Excuse me. Sorry. Hey!
Yeah, he's
Watch
already
it,
paying me
mister.
100 a week to be mean to him.
Virgil, give me eyes
It gives
on
me
Dad,
content.
quick.
Don't out me like that.
I don't recognize that. That's second mission.
Sadie, where are you?
Train station, Old Mombasa. Dad, there's a ship.
Listen, sweetheart. I wanted to tell you at breakfast, but you left so early. You know my latest project, the seismic survey for the new construction downtown.
Dad,
well,
there's a
Virgil found
Covenant
something
ship.
under the city. I've never seen anything like it.
Dad! Covenants are attacking the city. Do you hear what I'm saying? You've got to get out of there.
Don't worry. I'm 9 levels underground, and I built Virgil's data center to be very, very secure.
Fine. Then I'll come to you.
No, absolutely not. Stay exactly where you are. I'll have Virgil...
Sorry, Dad. There's something wrong.
This is a video connection, Sadie. I can see you making those sounds.
Right. Well, tough. Virgil, get that train going in reverse.
Sadie Indesha, I will not allow you to put yourself in danger. What's that noise?
Uh-oh. Incoming!
It's a Wraith. Wraith tank. Wraith tank. Wraith tank. They were shelling the station with Wraith mortar. That's pretty horrific. Okay. Let's, I'm somewhat of a precarious situation due to the lack of, HP, but look at that. Look at that. Healthcare on demand. If you voice your complaints to the universe will respond. Either with a solution to the issue that you are facing, or with a joke that makes you feel a little bit better. Alright, let's go. Let's actually try to do the rest of the levels, maybe, actually. Maybe we should interact with the game at large in a way that is, Ooh. I'm actually going to pick up that Covenant Carbine. Yes. Oh, I see. I see. Am I going to be able to hit him in the head? I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, chat. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm probably not going to have this Covenant Carbine for long. Nice. Thank you for complimenting me on my shooting. The Jackals have a weird headshot hitbox. I'm going to mention it every single time that the Jackals have a weird headshot hitbox. I think it's a little bit tighter on reach. Look at that. Look how much... Okay, never mind. We're getting a lot of... Yeah, you see Superintendent Supply Cache unlocked.
Sadie! Miss Indesha, is that you?
Commissioner Kinsler? Ow! Get off of me!
Officer Bradley, control this crowd before they trample her into the sidewalk.
Yes, sir. NMPD, everyone back off! I said back off! Are you hurt?
No. I'll be alright.
Yeah, listen to that royalty-free alarm. Bungie loves their public sound library.
Take my hand. We've got to go.
They love... A lot of their Foley is free, unlicensed
out in the old
sound
city.
effects.
Something
Not that that's wrong.
with the
It's
train.
very charming,
Don't
I
say.
think.
I know all about Virgil and his overprotective urges, Sadie. Bradley, drive.
Yes, sir. What's our destination?
That's a very good question.
My dad. He's at work.
The data center below the Oni building.
Free is always
No, I
better.
don't think so. There are too
yeah.
many Covenant in that district. I'd like to take you somewhere much more
Certainly makes you feel better.
private.
Ew. I didn't like the way he said that. Didn't like that. Didn't like that. He might be a creep. He might be a creep. Yeah, so now that we've been finding pieces of the audio drama... Oh, there's an enemy coming my way. There is going to be, like, new... Yep, do you see that? Supply cache. So we could go to that and get some stuff like guns, ammo, even vehicles on later supply caches, I believe. which is pretty fun. Easy. Never mind, we're gonna have the Covenant Carbine for a little while. I love the Covenant Carbine as a weapon. It kind of got completely replaced by the DMR in later games. Is the Covenant Carbine in Halo Infinite? I don't know if it is. I did end up reading that the DMR did make it into the Infinite, but that kind of means that the Covenant Carbine probably did not. Even though I feel like the DMR and the Covenant Carbine kind of fulfill different roles, with the Covenant Carbine being a higher rate of fire and less accurate over long range than the DMR. But in most engagements, you're going to use the DMR because it can kill in close range compared to the Covenant Carbine maybe a little bit more efficiently. Look at that. 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 Look at that.
Bradley, the partition, if you please.
Yes, sir.
Where are we going?
The police department has an emergency bunker outside the city limits. We'll be very safe.
That's very kind of you, Commissioner, but I can't. I'm sorry. If you would please take me to the city center.
Such a serious young woman, just like your mother. New Mombasa's most passionate public defender. Too bad her last client really was a sick, murdering bastard. She had your eyes.
Virgil, stop the car.
As police commissioner, it's my job to uphold the law. And I'm afraid the city has very strict personal privacy statutes. My car is off the grid, Sadie. As far as Virgil is concerned, you just disappeared. Assaulting a police officer. That's a serious offense.
Don't come any closer.
Just like your mother.
Let go of me.
It's the end of the world.
Virgil, please.
Nobody
Somebody.
cares what happens to one lost soul. Officer, why are we stopping? Keep going.
Get out.
What?
You heard me.
Let go of my coat. What do you think you're doing?
My job.
I hope that hurts, you son of a bitch.
Not as much as you're going to hurt when I...
Commissioner, I'm taking the car. You want to get out of the city? You can walk like everyone else.
You'll pay for this, Bradley.
Spiting
End of the
blood.
world.
That was a
Nobody cares
typo.
what
Everybody
happens
noticed
to
the
you.
typo. Wow. How's that for an audio drama, huh? There's something going on in here. And it's got some pretty heavy themes. Sorry if that was heavy. That was neat. Yeah, it is really neat. It's one of the coolest things about Halo 3 ODST is that story is happening in the background, and you have to go out of your way to find it. And the game encourages you to do this through gameplay rewards, player incentives. The more you find of the audio drama, the better rewards that Virgil gives you. But at the same time, players who are simply interested in the lore will be rewarded by rich storytelling. That's nice. That's really nice. Here we see a bunch of dead elites, right? That's interesting. What killed these guys? Well, it's the Schism. They're getting killed by the Brutes. The Brutes are killing all the elites because the Great Schism has started. That's references to the larger lore that is happening in Halo at this current moment. Let me out, 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 let me out. Thank you. Poor elites, I love them. Yeah. You want to know a fun lore fact about elites? Apparently they smell similarly to, like, treated leather. That's fascinating. Of course, if you're close enough to smell an elite, you're probably dead. But that's a fun little lore beat. That's a Huragok. Engineers. I was going to talk about engineers. So they're a weird species in the Covenant. Because if you look at them, right, you're like, okay, that's an interesting looking little alien. They're actually artificial creations. They are not, I mean, they're biomechanical. They're bioorganic, like, mechanical creations. They were made by the Forerunners, and they're one of the only species in the Covenant that can interface with Forerunner tech. But they are a slave race. Makes me wonder if you can use elite skin for clothing. Yeah, you can use human skin for that, my friend. So I would assume that, yes, it would probably make some pretty decent pants, but you probably shouldn't do that just due to the cost and terror of doing that to a living being. But yes, I would assume that you could realistically perform that. Oh god, am I a bad shot? Oh no, you didn't have to do that, bud. You're fine. So you see he like committed suicide there. Both of them did after the brute captain died. It's because they're not supposed to fall into human hands. They're a little bit too valuable for that. But at the same time, they're much better shot with a controller. I feel like that's true. I don't play mouse and keyboard most of the time. So it's new for me to be playing almost exclusively mouse and keyboard. I think that I don't think we should make pants out of living beings. Well, that's an interesting moral quandary. That's if you make pants out of an elite, it's worse, right? Like for most people, it's worse than making pants, say, out of something like an animal of some sort, fur clothing. But at the same time, it's realistic that at the end of the day, it's really not that much different. You're still making pants out of a living being, right? What about personhood denies you from using the body in a way that you don't respect for other living beings? What about sapience denies that same level of dignity and care? I don't know. It's just more of a moral quandary for certain people. Ethical cannibalism, ethical pants. Yeah, is there any situation in any universe where cannibalism can be treated as ethical? I'm opening this security door. Is this the right way to go? Yeah, it's kind of the right way to go. Not that that's something you want to hear while I'm trying to run around in Halo 3 ODST. Maybe that's a little heavy. Good lord. What are you talking about cannibalism for, sir? Nobody wants to talk about cannibalism. I do know that one of my aunts was actually really, like, deeply disturbed by the concept of cannibalism. Fair. I think that's actually kind of I feel like a lot of people, we've glassed this. We've had kind of desensitized. We've been desensitized to that sort of that kind of action. Cannibalism, can it be ethical? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like, is Soylent Green ever something that you could do in a way that is realistically ethical? Turning people into processed meat the way that we do to other animals. I don't know. I would argue no. I don't think that. I think that would.
Okay back there?
Thanks.
Yeah, it isn't even the Covenant that glasses Earth, actually. It is Ratus Vadam, a member of the Separatists. Yeah, I mean, I think that's even too much of a simplifying of it, Baritone Broadway. I think that Soylent Green doesn't necessarily need just capitalism to exist. It needs systems of authority and systems of dehumanization.
Okay, just drop me off here.
Don't be stupid. What are you going to do? Fight your way through a few million refugees just so the Covenant can kill you a little faster?
What is his accent?
Always bring cab fare on a first date.
I'm trying to save your life.
You're trying to save your own ass.
And yours.
I think I'm the only person in this car who needs to be thinking about my ass.
Fine.
Fine. Thanks for saving me for like 3 minutes.
You're welcome.
Is he South African?
Well, I sure showed him.
Because I was like, it has hints of like Scottish, but I can't really tell exactly. But I used to have a South African professor, and he did not sound like that. So I don't know. To me, South African feels more Dutch. But I'm talking about South Africa as if it has a monolith of accents, and it probably does not. So I don't know. I actually, posh Australian. I feel like it is. Maybe Strian. I could kind of see that. It feels like a weird Scottish to me. South African sounds Australian a lot of the time. Huh. Huh. That's so interesting. I guess, but, like, the professor I had also had a very Dutch-sounding name, so maybe he was just from a part of South Africa that had more of a Dutch accent. I mean, again, I don't know the dialectical qualities of the South African language, where it changes and by what demographic and by who, so I shouldn't speak on things of as if they're a monolith just because of my own personal. Here's Mickey. He's played by Alan Tudyk.
Where's the fight at?
Take a guess, genius.
Son of a gun!
Wanna live? Get your ass out of the street!
It does seem like an accent that British people would sneer at, yeah.
Wait for me!
Alright. Mickey was my favorite, and then he killed the rookie, and now it feels bad to like him. He is but yeah, he's voiced by that actor we had an extensive discussion about yesterday. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah, it's so interesting to have the main character do banter, but I guess it's like why they do so in Firefight in the next game. It's a carryover from how they just even did it in the campaign.
Reloading. Frag out.
Did you know that they were attempting to make a Halo online game that unfortunately went nowhere? It was going to actually allow you to play as different Covenant races or as a member of the UNSC, like kind of similar to World of Warcraft in design. He kills the rookie? Yeah, he does kill the rookie in
Swapping mags.
the books, in one of the books that came out. It was a book to explain what happened to the ODST squad in order to justify why Buck is a Spartan in Halo 5. But one of the lore beats about Mickey that is not really like espoused in the game is that his parents were arrested for being part of a insurrectionist group. So he becomes he hesitates and kind of actually ends up joining this insurrectionist group, which leads to the death of the rookie and others. And the squad falling apart that way is what allows Buck to become a Spartan.
Sure,
4.
as long as I get to drive the tank.
I really do think, like I was talking about it in the Halo 2 stream. How does a Scorpion tank drive with only one crew member? I'm still thinking that there's got to be some like dumb AI assistance in how this works. Because being able to rotate the turret, rotate the treads, rotate the tank, load the gun, aim the gun, fire the gun, all at the same time as one person is quite a monumental task. Quite a monumental task for such a vehicle. Am I even going the right way? Error? I think I am. Okay. Okay. The compass is not providing me a way to go, which is bad because I don't know how to find anything without a compass. Like, look at that. That is some snappy turret rotation. That is some snappy turret rotation. The only thing that's bad about the Scorpion tank is that it's got abysmal gun depression. Look at that. That's horrible gun depression. It's got amazing gun elevation, though. You can shoot almost straight up. Hello. I'm gonna try to destroy the, destroy the Phantom, maybe? No, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Well, maybe if it's just gonna sit there. Die, Phantom. No. No. A lot of characters die off screen in the Halo series, and the ones that do die on screen don't really get the emotional weight they deserve, which is why I think people love Reach so much, is that every single death has emotional weight. It's like the best written out of the Halo games. Yes, get on my vehicle. So, when the characters die, they actually feel it. Unlike Miranda and Johnson, where you feel not grief, but like confusion for Miranda, and you feel like frustrated at Johnson's death because it's like, wait, what? They're gonna kill him here? It didn't feel like a satisfying conclusion to his arc as a character. It just felt like something that they had to do because they wanted it to be shocking. And you never want to make story beats just because they're shocking, right? Your story beats want to feel earned. The shock should be earned. Doing something for shock value's sake cheapens the experience for both the person who's enjoying it and for the person who wrote it. This is the You Can Drive a Tank episode of the game. Everybody loves the You Can Drive a Tank episode of the game. But again, I'm taking a lot of damage that I don't want to take. The ODST game is following the Halo formula. Last level, we had the Warthog mission. This level, we have the tank mission. Yeah, Virgil put a beacon on the door. That means I know where to go, and if I know where to go, I can play the video game. You just solved. I never realized, but it's like written way better. Yeah. Reach is the best written Halo game. And it's not really that close. The reason why the other Halo games work is because they're awesome, right? They're like this really cool action set piece. And that's good. That's good stuff. Get out of the Gauss turret. I'm in the Gauss turret. Well, I got to play with it for a second. That's okay. It is a momentary joy what life is all about. I got to play with it for a second, and I was delighted. I was tickled. Is it gone now? Yes. Is that okay? Also, yes. No. No, heal me. I would rather not die. I'm taking a lot of damage that I don't want to take. I need a healthcare on demand, man. They satisfy Goopy Goblin Gamer Brain very well, and Reach does the same. It just breaks your heart. Exactly. The Goopy Goblin Gamer Brain is juxtaposed against the fact that you're actually really sad about what's happening in this video game. You are compelled to remember Reach. Not in the way that you're compelled to remember Installation 05 or Installation 04. The loss of Installation 04 is quite comparable. The entirety, almost every single one on the Pillar of Autumn dies. And several characters end up dying over the course of the first Halo game. As Cortana puts it, dust and echoes were all that's left. Captain Carol Raleigh, Captain Keyes, these are named characters who assist you throughout your story that die, but because they're not given the same level of weight or character that the characters in Reach are, it doesn't land the way that Reach does. You don't get that grief alongside the play. No. I just got a health pack! Okay. So it doesn't cement itself in your brain. I think also Reach came out at the perfect formative moment for a lot of us, because it came out when, you know, what, 2011, 2000. So you're like on the cusp of higher concept. Your ability to internalize and rationalize a lot of the feelings you're playing while playing the game is a lot more powerful than when, say, I started playing Halo, which was like really young. So Halo was formative for me in the way that, like, PBS Kids is formative for a lot of people. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of weight in Halo for me that way. But when you're older, and I don't know if you guys played Halo that early, or even internalized it that early, but when you play it as, like, a teenager, you're not feeling the same emotions as if you were playing it as a kid. For me, the Covenant was alive, right? But when you're, like, 12, you're just shooting aliens. So you don't make the myth yourself. I had the myth of playmaking changing the way I interacted with the world. And most people don't. So it doesn't have the same level of meaning, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Wah! I'm holding on to my spanker because I don't want to change it out. It's Mickey's signature weapon. Notice how they were throwing they were throwing Spartan lasers at us in the last level, and now I haven't found a single rocket for my spanker. Are you joking? Oh, you're upset about it. You're upset about it. Perish. I don't know what's happening over there.
Oh, man.
Perfect. I have no notes. Yes, 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 yes. Video game.
Terrific.
Come on, we got ammo and weapons on the high ground. Move it, move it.
I'm going to the high ground. I want ammo and weapons. This door is green, but it doesn't open.
Backblast.
This door is green, but it doesn't open. So therefore, it's a liar. And you know what happens to liars? They go to hell.
We took it out.
Shouldn't be.
This beeping is kind of getting on my nerves.
This bites.
What bites? Oh, you have a pistol.
Phantom! Everyone, find some cover!
You should... You know what you're gonna have, ma'am?
Things are looking grim, huh?
They can.
Hey, watch this.
Why are you not giving me rocket launcher ammo? I want rocket launcher ammo. I want to be able to blow something up, my friends. I know I just had a tank section, but everything is better with more explosives.
We got any heavy weapons for that raid?
Hit that race with overcharged plasma. Stick it with grenades. Nice throw.
No! My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Ricky, they're trying to flank us. I'll join you. Let us go. Wraith!
Woo! Woo! Maybe the pistol actually is a better choice, because I would be able to headshot a bunch of those. I would be able to headshot a lot of those little grooves. And that would make my life easier if I just headshot them. Let's go deal with those,
Piss up a rope, you sack of garbage.
So, I see what they're trying to do here. They're encouraging you to either hold on to your rocket ammo for as long as you can in order to use it in a situation like this, or force you to interact with methods of the game that maybe most people wouldn't have, such as using a plasma pistol to overcharge the Wraith and then dealing it with it in that way. It's fine. It's wonderful. But the problem is that when you do it like this, kind of like encouraging a certain way of play, it makes your failures feel a little bit more frustrating, because it feels like the tools that you usually have to deal with certain combat situations have been taken from you. And a lot of people, like, where frustration comes from is this idea that there's nothing they can do. Frustration stems from this place of hopelessness, helplessness. So the best way to stave off frustration in a gaming environment is to provide lots of options, make people feel smart for dealing with situations in their own way, instead of failing to deal with it in the way that the game tells you to. That is to say that it's fine, right? Like, you know, sometimes the game gets a little frustrating and you can be okay with it. But that's kind of like, it doesn't mean that maybe this level will be remembered. I don't even remember this level. It's not part of my brain. So this section might be why. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I think I need to go pick up the pistol. I need to go pick up the pistol. I would also be in a much better place if I just dropped my rocket launcher, because I'm being very stubborn there. Which means that I'm making my own problems. Once again, I am my greatest opponent. But we have tools. We have tools. We have tools. Okay. And it's not like the Wraith is that pressing to deal with. It's actually the Covenant that are the most dangerous enemies here. I think my Sniper Rifle Marine got immediately blown up. So that means that she was not as helpful as she could have been. And Dutch doesn't have his signature Spartan laser, which means that that is another way that we're not dealing with the... Oh, nice checkpoint. Okay. Yeah. You get... Oh, okay. Because there's a... I have to be very careful. Come on. Yeah, okay. I was waiting for my adrenaline to, Nice. No! I don't want him! Somebody deal with that brute for me. Needler, maybe? Mertz 35. Did you sit on your phone? So says my cat. Oh, I was like, what did you do? Hi, cat. Very cute. But Brute want me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The human male. Nice, good stuff. I think has like 120,000 calories. If we're gonna tie everything back to ethical cannibalism, the human male is one of the most calorie-rich foods you can get. I think. In great supply. There's like 3.5 billion of us. Don't do that. Don't do that. I need to find a plasma pistol. Okay. Yeah, part of this game is figuring things out one step at a time. Do you have a plasma pistol? Yes, you do. Okay. I'm sorry, but there goes the spanker, guys. I'm sorry. I gave up on my ideals. I'm a sellout! Oh! Careful! No! I saw it! I saw it the second I turned! Oh, no! And I go back pretty far. That's rough. Oh, man. This is, now we get to enjoy a string of humiliation, my friends. As I die over and over again. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Get shot in the hand, and get shot in the head. Get shot in the hand, get shot in the head. Yeah, okay. Whew! I feel a little bad. I missed every shot there. Okay, let's try this. We have tools. We have means. We have motive. Ah, that's unfortunate. So if I don't kill the turret guy, the problem is that the turret guy is doing quite a good job of defending the Wraith, especially because the Wraith can turn to face you so quickly. So I want to get rid of him. But I think that's why... Okay, I have a plan, my friends. I have a plan. So what I'm going to do, and this is my plan. Yeah, it's the iconic 10th Velociraptor Death Hour. We have to watch... Like, it's the struggle. You know what I mean? I push this boulder up a hill, and I find joy and amusement in the act. Oh! Because there is joy and amusement to be found in the struggle. All right, so let's see. What my plan is we're going to kill these jackals eventually. We're gonna get rid of the grunts and the brute over there. We're gonna switch out the pistol.
I killed him in the face.
killed it in the face. I killed it in the face. Narwhals, narwhals. Okay, 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 okay. And once we switch out the pistol, we're gonna switch out the pistol for the sniper rifle to that, you know, the sniper rifle I gave to that one Marine who immediately died. We're gonna take her pistol, or her sniper rifle, deal with the turret. Oh my gosh! Best shot this side of the Mississippi, baby! Okay, 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 okay. Whoa! What are you... He shouldn't have said anything. He could have shot me in the back. One of us will get you eventually.
We'll give you war.
That was interesting. No, I got you first. Okay, the plan is going according to plan. I have yet to need to change the plan.
Bullet meet head. Head meet bullet.
He has a lot of voice lines for headshots, doesn't he? It's one of the things. It's one of the things. It's one of the things. It's one of the things about making a plan. I think Mike Tyson said something about making plans. Yeah, he said everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Perfect. No notes. We're making waves. We're making progress. Every victory, no matter how small, is still a victory. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, imagine if I got hit there. Don't touch! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! We're home free, baby. Thank you! Thank you! We had a plan, we enacted it without fail. Look at that. And I didn't die once, I think. I think I didn't die once. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
You heard from Gunny?
No. Romeo neither.
Well, guess it's just you and me.
My vote, hold up, wait for backup.
Thank God! Does one of you know how to use explosives?
Your vote just got overruled.
Oh.
Nice. Although I think one of the best things about ODST is that it's kind of the main campaign is playing around with a lot of comedy. It's trying, you know, it's not taking itself too seriously, which makes those docudramas happening in the background have so much more like emotional weight. You know what I mean? Hey, that's the turret I destroyed. Destroying the turret is a canon event. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got me missing a point, like a really easy shot to hit. That's what we got. Here they come. Okay. I'm not gonna try anything. Nice flare. Sorry to all those who are photosensitive. I'm actually gonna do this. You guys are so aggressive. Yeah, I feel like your melee is way less weaker in this game than it is in 3. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. We are so good at the video game, guys. Okay. I think the next area is pretty ding-dang close. We can probably just get to it. Straight out the gate. I'm going to try to find more of those docudrama stuff, because I think you guys are enjoying those. I think you guys are... Do you guys like the radio show? Are you having fun with the radio show? I feel like the radio show is a little bit popular. Here's a destroyed scorpion tank. Still boiling after 6 hours. Yes! Yeah, we're enjoying the radio show. It's interesting. It's well written. I like the characters so far. There's a brute somewhere back there. Look at that. Another... I'm here for the audio drama, as you should be. As you should be. Well voice acted. Yeah, the accents. I know that this is Central Africa. This is Central Africa. I think somewhere near where the Democratic Republic of the Congo would be. It might be closer to maybe Kenya. It might be close. Because Bungie really likes, like, Mount Kilimanjaro for some reason. They reference Mount Kilimanjaro a lot. I don't know if there was someone in the Bungie team who went and climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. Here's another one.
Great. I'm stranded on the wrong side of the bridge in the middle of an alien invasion, and I just pissed off the only person willing to help me out. Go me. My feeling exactly.
This way. Step aside. Make a path. Clear out the street. We need to move.
Dad?
Sadie, thank God. Virgil couldn't find you anywhere.
Yeah, you can thank Kinsler for that.
Police Commissioner Kinsler? What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it.
Get your kebabs.
Oh my God.
What? What is it, Sadie?
The biggest man I've ever seen.
Where are you?
The Old Town Market. A butcher is giving away his food. Too bad it won't keep the Covenant from glassing the city.
They won't glass the city.
Hang on, Dad.
I'm in contact with an ONI officer. She thinks these Covenant are just a reconnaissance force. And I think they're looking for the same thing Virgil found in his seismic survey.
Dad, I'll call you back.
Move, you wolf! Get that table out of the road!
Calm yourself, friend. Stop hunking. And have a kebab.
For the last time, move your fat ass! Hey! Get off my car!
My friend, I am an 800-pound man with a large cleaver who kills animals every day and chops them into pieces. Do you really want us to be enemies? Or would you rather have a nice kebab?
Who is this Jonas? Interesting. I think you should take the man's kebab. 800 pounds. I feel like that's an exaggeration. Can you even walk at 800 pounds? Though he did sit on the car and dent the hood. Virgil's kind of going crazy down there, but that's okay. He's allowed to do so. There's a few enemies in the... There's a Hurgok there. Oh! Whoa! Sniper. I'm just gonna peek shoot an NPC sniper. Okay. Yeah, if the 800 pounds is 80% muscle. But he's the biggest man Sadie's ever seen. Wow, that incendiary grenade killed him straight up. I like outright. Okay. I want into this space. Yes. Haha! I knew it! I heard it! I heard it! I heard it! Here we go. A little bit more Jonas for you guys.
Somebody make him stop! Did he hit him? For the last time, you blimp! Get out of the road! You put your cleaver through the hood of my car!
1,000 pardons, but it will settle that. Or smash your windshield, pull you out, and make you into kebabs.
What? No! No! Hey, wait!
Then please, stop honking your horn. It frightens the children.
Sorry, Dad. There was a sort of a thing here. What were you saying?
Sadie, New Mombasa is the only place on Earth the Covenant is attacking.
What? Why?
Virgil's survey. He detected some very unusual seismic activity all along the Great Reef.
Would you like a kebab, young lady? Chicken, mutton, beef? One free for every refugee.
I'm not a refugee. I'm going there.
Across the bridge to where the aliens are landing? Take 2 kebabs.
Sadie, stay out of the city center. I don't want you coming anywhere near the security zone.
Sorry, Dad. Gotta go. I'll call you back.
Sadie!
Come, my friends, don't be shy. Free food for the journey. Now, young lady, if you are headed into the war zone, you must eat. Curried lamb, roast chicken.
They look delicious, really. But I'm not hungry.
My dear, the end of the world is nothing to face. Oh, on an empty stomach.
Eat kebab. Eat the man's kebab. Somebody take the man's kebab. Come on. Why are we fighting kebab so hard? Okay, where is that? Oh, it's right across the street. I want to show you guys a superintendent location. Hi. I'm going to ignore the Huragok. Eat kebab. I want kebabs. I'm wanting them too now. That sounds so good. They keep saying the food. I'm like, man, I want some of that. How dare they mention food at this... Oh. I didn't realize I was that low. There we go. I didn't realize I was that low on ammunition. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, so these are the superintendent cache locations where you can find things like that. You can find ammunition. Isn't that neat? And Virgil, he very much enjoys you being able to... I want a good old-fashioned Moa kebab. Probably exists. Probably exists. Probably exists. I was trying to peek shot him. And I just got hit anyways. Don't charge up another one! Rude. 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 Okay. I do remember very distinctly, McFarlane Toys was making like a bunch of action figures of the Halo games. And we had one of Rookie in visor on a mongoose that was also in visor. Yeah. That was a cool little toy to play with. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Very good. I kind of immediately abandoned the goose, so I'm sorry if you guys were expecting, like, mongoose action. But I feel like the mongoose is just not very good if you're trying to move through the city slowly and stealthily and also try to find everything that you're looking for. It's not a, as they say, a detective's vehicle. Yeah, these symbols are pretty interesting. They seem to be Covenant symbols because they're painted on walls and stuff like that. That it doesn't seem like they're actually naturally part of the city. That's interesting to me. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know if you guys find the low health beeping annoying. They kind of it gets on my nerves a little bit. It does kind of, it aggravates me lovingly. It gets on my nerves a little bit. What's down here? That's another MA5C. Alright, perfect. 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 Next level is where we blow up the Oni base. I want to see this without visor on. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Very nice framing there. That is a really effective shot, like if you stand right here. No, I think it would be better if you stood right here so you could have a little bit of the destroyed orbital tower. Oh. Find the remote detonator so we can continue the game and stop looking at stuff.
Stand by to adjust the detonator. On my mark. We're way off course. We're heading exactly where I need to go.
Bloodhound. Find the fourth clue. I'm getting so many achievements, guys. I'm getting so many achievements. Pretty soon my gamer score is going to be massive. And then what are you going to do? What are you gonna do? My numbers will be too high. There's nothing you can do. 2 hours after drop.
Hurry up. Look, you want to do this? Be my guest. But this ain't a job you want to rush.
That do it?
Signal's good.
Nice.
Arm the other detonators and pull back to me.
Come on, tough guy.
I don't know if that officer is the guy you see later on in Data Hive. I will have to get there and compare their voices. Nice.
Dutch, arm the other charges. What about those raids? Forget about them. We got explosives to
I'm not gonna forget about them. I'm gonna try to kill them right out the gate. I'm gonna try to kill them right out the gate.
Arm the charges.
No, there's Marines down there.
All right. Incoming.
Okay, cool.
Look out, Banshee.
Banshee! Arm bomb. Very good. Arm bomb. Very good. 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 Less good.
That's the last one, Dutch.
I think there's only one Wraith left, right?
Those barriers. Bridges set to blow.
Come on, Super, unlock the keypad.
Nice. Now there's less Wraiths. Pardon me, guys.
Trigger those charges. In about 5 minutes, your data center is going to be crawling with Covenant.
Watch tower, Dutch. Get up there and pull the trigger.
Where's it?
About damn time. Do it, Trooper.
Bridge all accepted.
Here we go. Nice. Ah! Now they don't know what to do. Look at them. They're milling about because they don't know what to do. How sad is that for them? There's still guys down here? That sucks. Alright, everybody. Why does everybody only have pistols? Everybody only has pistols. What are you supposed to do with that? Zero gravity wraith battles? What does that mean, Oceans? What does that mean? What do you mean by zero gravity wraith battles?
Oh, this sucks. Gotta keep the Covenant away from that building.
Okay. Oh! I'm gonna use up all the ammo I can on my SMG and then probably switch it out for something that's a little bit more consistent at killing all the little guys. I do need to switch out a... Why are you all dead? How did you guys do that to yourself? What killed you? I'm interested. They're probably all supposed to die, like they have very low HP, but it looks like they like died in a single straight line. And I'm interested as to how that happened. Okay, perfect. I'm good. Everybody else is dead. I don't know about you guys. A custom reach map I made a long time ago just got reminded. Oh, okay. Okay. You could do some... Forge was, like, revolutionary. I don't know if you guys know how important Forge was to, like, Halo Reach and its longevity. Again, if you give people mod tools, your game's gonna live forever. Your game's gonna live for just about forever. And that's basically what Halo Reach Forge was. It was almost mod tools. I know Inthafin made some crazy maps with vehicles that definitely should not have had weapons that they had. Like the Scorpion Tank Falcon. Though my favorite was the Warthog Scorpion Tank because of the ability that it like got sent flying. Very silly. I love that. You could do some crazy stuff. It kind of sucks that that is not the case in Master Chief Collection. Like that kind of like silliness doesn't like they've added other stuff like the ability to pilot specters and the like, but they don't have some of the other silliness that was lovely. Okay, we're actually they're getting us. They're pushing us all the way back. Take this hill or die upon it. Oh, no! I don't want to. Don't kill me. Oh, hey. Nah, that's a find.
See red?
Scorpion Falcon, good. Scorpion Falcon, quite good. Yeah. Should I go top off my health? Probably. Okay. See, it's all good. It's all good. Though I have a very fond memory of the Scorpion, because the Scorpion mongoose sending you like to a different plane of existence is very silly. Yeah, he used his invincibility. I'm coming.
This is not going to plan.
My bad.
Man down.
Oh, man. ONI, Office of Naval Intelligence. Look at that. They're basically the UNSC CIA. They're kind of very scary, very bad men. They're the ones who created the Spartans, and I think it's so funny because the idea of ONI, right? There's something about Halo writing. I was thinking about the writing of the Halo games today, because the writing of the Halo games are not necessarily that good, and we've discussed about it a little bit, but I want to talk about, like, the creation of the Spartans, because Bungie has this mythos about how Spartans were created. They needed to be genetically perfect. They were chosen at the age of 6.
Here they come. Watch your crossfire, people.
Focus your fire.
They, you know, they had... Okay. Chosen at the age of 6, they were supposed to be trained from that age onwards to be soldiers and nothing else. They were genetically modified. They were physically modified. They had ceramic grafted onto their bones. They were surgically changed. Their hormones changed. Everything about them changed. Turned into like 7-foot-tall monstrosities of war, right? And their families, the government kidnaps literal like first graders from their families and replaces them with flash clones which die after 2 weeks. Right, so these parents are left with the grief of their child perishing. They didn't know that their child was kidnapped and turned into a weapon of war, turned into a machine. They think that their child died of natural causes when in all actuality, the government just took them. Uh-oh. And the game, or like the lore, doesn't treat this as anything other than freaking awesome. It's like they don't have anything necessary to say about how the military takes good kids and turns them into apparatuses of conflict, or how the government treats people as resources and not human beings, about how dignity is taken away from the very people who are meant to guide and protect us, and how grief is co-opted in a way. No, they don't have anything to say about that. What they do is go, and they're really cool. I just think that's so funny. It's like, wow, that's an incredibly dense and nuanced backstory. And also, like, the fact that the government is using them to essentially quell rebellion against an authoritarian government that does stuff like that to its citizens. And that's barely touched on, because Spartans were meant to kill insurrectionists and rebels. That was their original target. They were supposed to be the military's trump card against, like, rebellion. And they're just not... Ow, don't shoot me. That's just never really addressed. That's just never really addressed. They weren't made to fight the Covenant. They were made to fight other humans. Oh, unthinking, unfeeling machines of war. And that's so cool. And it's like, imagine if Hideo Kojima got to touch that. Imagine if Hideo Kojima got to mess with that backstory. Imagine if someone who was like, actually war is bad and here's why, got to play around with something as intense as that. I just love that Bungie is like, no, that's actually really awesome and here's why. You know what I mean? That's funny to me. That's really funny to me. Okay, out of ammo. Out of ammo. Out of ammo. Out of ammo. Not good. Not good.
Don't nobody cross my street.
Get out.
Killjoy.
I know. I like that this turret doesn't overheat. It's very cool. I like being able to just shoot forever. It probably ruins my accuracy stat, though. But they don't know what I'm shooting at. Like, I don't need to worry about my accuracy stat, because I'm just putting fire down the lane. My bad! My bad! Okay, we're gonna try again. How long are we gonna stick here? Probably forever, because I'm not thinking about the video game. I'm just talking. Suicide grunts. So what's interesting about suicide grunts is that they're like, oh, so why are the grunts such zealous suicide bombers? It's actually something that they put inside. So grunts from, I looked it up actually, Zareth, because you asked where grunts were from a couple days ago. Grunts are from the planet Balaho, or Balaho, or whatever that guy said it was supposed to be now. And that planet is mostly a frozen, arid, arid. It's mostly a frozen, snowy wasteland. And where it isn't a frozen, snowy wasteland, it's like frigid swamp. It kind of sucks. It's not a great place to live. And grunts, the atmosphere is actually largely made of methane. The grunts breathe methane, which is why their voice is so high and squeaky and why they have those big backpacks. It's because it's full of methane. Brutes, once they were given control of the Covenant, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they want with grunts, because grunts are not treated as, like, separate beings. They're treated as cannon fodder by the Covenant. And one of the things they did was stuff their methanes full of, like, I don't remember what the exact chemical is, or if it's, like, psychotics, or if it's, like, suppressants or whatever. But, oh, not what I wanted to do. They now are far more willing to, like, throw themselves at the enemy in, like, rabid suicide attacks because of this very stuff that they breathe is being used to turn them into stuff like that. Again, there's a lot of stuff like that in Halo. There's a lot of, like, horrifying stuff like that in Halo, and it's never really discussed or, like, actually explored. It's just like, what is the worst thing that can happen to this guy? How can we make that cool? Waiting. What are you guys up to? What do you do while I just rant? I'm interested. I want to know what my chat's up to, because I'm failing a Halo combat encounter. Everybody knows what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? Playing Minecraft. I'm seeing a lot of Minecraft. Everybody should play more Minecraft. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here. I've never really gotten, like, super into Minecraft. You know what I mean? I need to have a task. I need to have something to do. I need to be set on something, and Minecraft is so open-ended. And that's why people love it, right? Like, every single time you play Minecraft, you're doing something new, you're creating, you're experiencing the world in a different way. And I just, it doesn't move me, Bob. It doesn't move me. Doesn't change me. It requires no thought. Yeah. It's just something comfortable, something you can do. That's more than fair. I need to have an objective. So a lot of the time when I play Minecraft, what I'm doing is I decide to I go out to build the most ridiculous thing I can think of. And, like one time, I was playing Minecraft and I didn't really have much of a goal other than I'm going to build the most ridiculous structure I can think of. So I built a home that I built a home. Would you be surprised if I said Minecraft? Everybody's playing Minecraft. I set out to build the most ridiculous thing I could think of. And what I had come to is I'm going to build a home that reaches the skybox. but I'm going to make it incredibly long and incredibly thin. And then I put a sign on front of it. I named it Long Boy Slim. And Long Boy Slim touched the clouds. It was a, I think, it was big enough to stand in it 3 blocks across, and then I think 3 by 6 blocks all the way up to the skybox, made mostly out of oak wood, just entirely out of oak wood. And then there was a new room every 3 blocks. Some of the rooms had stuff in it, but most of it was just empty space all the way up to the top. The purpose was to insist upon itself. You could see it wherever it was, and there was something enjoyable about that. What was it? It was nothing more than a home, maybe, kind of, in the loosest sense of the word. But it went to the stars. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of grenades because they're kind of like, I don't have health packs and they're all just kind of holed up in there, and I don't want to deal with that. Oh, there is a health pack in there, but the enemy is guarding it from me. The enemy is reducing my ability to get to it. Nice, 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 nice. Less nice. Okay, okay. Let's go around. Let's go up and around and see if we can't. I could use my Spartan laser on the brute shot guy, but maybe this will be better. Nope. It won't be better because I'm a bad shot. Yes. Nice, 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 nice. I think... Oh, never mind. We're good. I was like, I'm gonna run out of ammo. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Is Mickey the only one alive? Oh boy. The New Mombasa PD was not well equipped to fight Covenant forces, I think. No!
His sense of smug satisfaction.
I just quoted that? Quoted what? What are we quoting? What did I quote? You guys have to understand, in my stream of consciousness style, words are leaving my head in a way that I don't think about them. So if I quoted something, nothing ever back. Ah! I quoted Clone High. Unfortunately, Clone High has become just like shorthand in my, specifically that line. Let me out. 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 Ugh. I have to go. Hey, wait. Guys? Guys? Let me go with you. Well, I would go if the door wasn't closed! What are you... Guys! There's bugs! What do you mean? Wait! No! Come back! I pressed the button so many times! What do you mean? They left me behind! Is that supposed to happen? I don't think so. I don't have good gun for fighting bug. I have bad gun for fighting bug. Okay.
Target down.
Look at them. They have no HP. They have no HP. We're good. We're good. We can kill all of them. That's really scary. This is not the most ideal of bug zappers. I'm condemned to bugs. What? Virgil, I see it, but what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to lead it. I'm trying to lead it, but he's a wily little man. He's a wily little man. I have never had that happen before, where the elevator just didn't start and then it started the second I got off. Hello? Hello? Virgil? I've never seen that before. Oh my gosh. Let me back onto the elevator. Oh, it's the world's slowest elevator, guys. It's gonna take a hot second to get back down here, guys. Soft lock? It's not soft lock. The elevator's coming back down. That's really silly, though. I have never seen that happen before. Imagine if I did get soft lock, though. That would be so silly. Bungie seems pretty good at making sure that you don't get soft locked in their games. They usually seem quite adept at performing that as game developers. You can avoid soft lock pretty easily. Open. Rook, are you still watching? What are you up to, Rook? Probably art. I would think you're up to art. Everybody else got out of the elevator. They didn't even come back to come talk to me. Jerks. I can't. Ooh. My adrenaline spiked. It went right up into the stratosphere when that happened. Evac bird's gonna meet us on the roof. Let me go, 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 let me go.
Where the heck did these buggers come from?
Underground tunnels are filled with the damn things.
Yeah, you were definitely supposed to kill the bugs on the elevator, and that just did not happen. That just did not happen. This is the longest elevator. So, what? Okay, so the dumb thing about the Oni building, then, is that it's so tall and so monolithic and so cube-like, and the inside just looks like this. It's just a big empty. Why did they build it like that?
I see more of them.
It's like Spaventa's tower in Enotria, the last song. Apt comparison. Apt comparison. I'm gonna play Enotria on this as well. I think Enotria would be a very good game to play. People would like Enotria, I think. Ooh, 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 ooh. Die. Ah. Okay, am I? Yeah, I'm turning. That brute shot is quite difficult to deal with. I think this is the end of the level, though, so let's just make it less difficult to deal with. Spaventa looking tower. Yeah, exactly. Apt comparison. Apt comparison.
Nobody crossed my street.
Very good, everybody. This is actually an easy game made for babies.
Cover me, reloading.
There's our ride. Go, go,
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, I just need to press A. Or E. I need to press A. Okay. Whatever. I'm...
Hey, you fellas know a gunnery Sergeant Buck?
Sure do.
Patching him through.
Glad you boys are safe and sound.
Well, likewise, Gunny. You need a pickup?
As long as you're offering. We're in the police HQ.
Can you take us there?
Oh, man.
All right. See you up top.
What?
They blew up the big empty building.
This day ain't turning out so bad after all.
Alerting emergency services. Good stuff. The UNSC equals liars. I don't know. The Rookie's a very good silent protagonist because you get a lot of his personality and a lot of his other mannerisms. They're just the way he interacts with the world. He doesn't need to say a word for you to feel like you know who he is. You know what I mean? That's good. That's good stuff. More supply caches. How many more supply caches? There's one there. There's two on the way. I think we already opened this one up, so we're actually going to touch that one. I think that we're getting pretty close to where I want to stop. Where I want to stop. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I think we're gonna open up that supply cache and then call it for tonight because I've been here for a little bit around 2 hours. I like keeping my streams around 2 hours, just because I know that you guys have places and stuff you have places to be and stuff to do, you know. And I don't want to keep you up too late. It's not your fault that I have such a bizarre work schedule. Ooh, 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 ooh. Also, I feel like no, we don't. Sure you do, Captain. Stop it! Stop it! Don't shoot me. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Don't follow me. Do not follow me. Insomnia. Yes. Yeah. That doesn't mean I should fuel it or enable it. I feel like there's gotta be another audio drama thing on the way over here. Oh, that's scary. Where there's one hunter, there's always two. What vehicle is this? Oh, it's I love these. It's the you know, it's the elephant. But it's specifically like a city dump truck elephant. I think that that's really fun. That's they use elephants for like municipal services is pretty cool. That's kind of like the equivalent of using an APC as a municipal tool. But, you know, like if the United Earth government is using military vehicles for like simple trash disposal, I think it says a lot about the United Earth government, doesn't it? Like, oh yeah, we use a repurposed M1 Abrams to get rid of trash in cities. It's like, oh, that's interesting. It says a lot about their military industrial complex. It says a lot about what they do. What they create. What do we got here? Nothing. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted by the act of exploration. I'm being drawn in by the joy and whimsy of participating with the game world. And isn't that the... Ah! There we are. Here's another docudrama. Everybody loves docudramas. Get off my planet.
Listen, what you're doing, feeding all these hungry people, it's really a noble thing, but you can't stay here. The fighting is going to spread across the water into the old city.
Would you be a dear and run to the wine merchant? This lamb would be perfect with a 23 Ida Syrah.
I understand. You're too heavy to walk very far, but there are other options.
You could carry me.
Virgil, you listening?
Oh, man. The Covenant hate joy and whimsy. Oh, man. Okay, let's try somewhere else. Let's try somewhere else. Okay, we're gonna restart that. Oh my gosh. I think it was this one, right? Yes. Oh, well, what an interruption, right? What a way to...
Listen, what you're doing, feeding all these hungry people, it's really a noble thing, but you
Let's try it again.
can't stay here. The fighting is going to spread across the water into the old city.
Would you be a dear and run to the wine merchant? This lamb would be perfect with a 23 Ida Syrah.
I understand. You're too heavy to walk very far, but there are other options.
You could carry me, perhaps?
Virgil, you listening? I need you to divert a city vehicle to my current location. A forklift, or maybe an Oliphant.
Garbage truck. I think I am insulted.
If you stay here, you'll die. You need to get to the train station or the waterfront. It's much closer.
Look at me. Nobody will give me a place on a boat or a bus or a train. I would take up 5 seats. I am not worth 5 people.
You can't just give up. Throw away your life.
What about your life? You seem determined to go to the one place you are most likely to die.
I'm going to find my father.
Oh,
he
that's an
needs
interesting
me,
image.
just like all your customers need you.
Very well, young lady. I am convinced. I too will leave Mombasa.
Good.
As soon as you do.
No!
First, you make your father safe. Then you come back and rescue me, my brave warrior princess, riding her fearless forklift.
Dear, just don't give up.
But if I run out of hope, I will still have kebabs.
Interesting. Interesting.
Excuse me. Ow!
I like
Sorry.
some of the
I'll be
stuff
back
they're
soon.
saying
Of
here.
course you will. Chicken, beef.
Please, just let me through.
Stuff like,
Caution.
what do you
One
do
way
at the end?
Stop it, Virgil.
Warning. No U-turn
I'll
allowed.
find Dad. Then I'll come back. I'm not crying. I'm not.
Very neat. Very neat. I like it. I like it. Oh. Sorry. I feel like me randomly throwing grenades is a running gag that has been around since the very beginning. Here's our cash. Here's our cash. There's a door here that I want to mess with. I like a lot of what Jonas is saying there, right? That's very interesting to me. Good cash. Good cash. Good cash to find. Good cash. I'm gonna go through here. See what we got. Nothing. Oh, well, maybe this is one of the rooms that I came through earlier, is it not? Is it, yeah. No, maybe this is new. Is this new? It's the way to go. But my friends, my lovelies, my dear friends, I think that this is where we're going to have to call it tonight. It's 11:18 here. I got another checkpoint. That's pretty neat. But I'm getting a little tired. I'm sure you guys are as well. This is a good 2-hour session. I'll be back on tomorrow at around the same time, around 9 p.m. If you want to come and watch, I'll be glad to have you. I hope that you had fun. I hope you were a little bit entertained. But I'm gonna go to bed. Or more likely, I'm gonna go watch TV or a movie or something while I, like, sip on a soda and eat chips. Yeah. Alright. Oh, good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, Aki. Good night, Captain. Have a good night.